Hello and welcome to Music Toolbox. Today we'll be looking at ColorScales. Now ColorScales is a nifty little app created by musician and all-around interesting fellow Bennett Lynn. And if you want to go to his website and check out his other endeavors, please do that. ColorScales is a great little app that lets you divide the octave into any number of equal divisions. So this is, in some respects, some form of equal temperament, right? Here we can see we have an octave here, and it's a division of 12. So the octave has been divided into 12 individual semitones. Now that's what we're used to, so that's not so unusual. And they give you a nice grid to work with, but for certain divisions, if you're missing the old-fashioned keyboard, you get the keyboard here, and you can make it look even more normal by taking off the colors. So here's just our division of the octave into 12 equal semitones. That's great. So how is this different? Well, what's great about this app is it lets you divide the octave into equal parts from a division of 2 to a division of 48. Now, certain ones of the divisions you can look at in the form of a keyboard. So if we go over here on the left and select 24, and then we hit done here, we can see the keyboard divided into 24 parts, so that we are looking at a quarter tone keyboard. So that's fun. And if you want to see more octaves, you can page down or up. Part of me feels like perhaps two of these could go on the same screen. Or you can look at it as a grid. And the grid is nice because it allows you to see more octaves, more registers. And you can see based on the number of arrows you have what octave you're in. So the more arrows you have on the octave, the higher you're going. Or you can use colors, and it's based on the color wheel. So everything between an octave will go through, the standard color wheel. Now, with some of these divisions, they're too abstract, I believe, for him to have made a keyboard for every one of them. So most of them are grids, which is fine. Let's do an arbitrary one. How about we take 39 divisions? So here we can see 39 divisions of the keyboard, and you can see what's showing on my screen is the original note and up to 18. And usually the way all of these by default are set is in fourths. So each line, one above the next line, is a fourth above. So it sounds like the Schoenberg Chamber Symphony, right? Nerd joke. But just say, for instance, you want that second line to start on 19. So if this is 18, you want 19. Well, then you go over here and you select 19. So there we go. So we can go 18, 19. So division by 39. But for me, actually, some of the most interesting choices are the small divisions. So here's a division by 2, and if we divide an octave equally in half, we get tritones, right? Augmented fourths or diminished fifths. So that's kind of interesting. But again, these are pitches we're used to hearing. So I do like this. I think this is actually a wonderful little tool, and it's the first tool that I've seen in a while that kind of made me squeal a little bit when I saw it, because it's something I'm always trying to demonstrate to my students, but the idea of microtones, but can't always get them to see. But here's my big complaint about this, is I can't play two pitches at once. So here I've got the octave divided by 12, so just chromatic, but I can't really do two pitches at once. It's not polyphonic. And especially if I'm going to especially if I would maybe want to do a division of the octave and then play a fifth, or maybe a slightly out of tune fifth, where I have the upper note quarter tone above, or I guess it'd be quarter tone above like that. I couldn't really do that on this tool. But other than that, I think it's quite a flexible and usable tool. You should pick it up, and it's free.